Today I thought I'd look at another old lesson from Preston Blair about drawing and cleaning up using some old pencils from back in the day, 1980. Let's kick it old school, 1980, okay? Because for me, that was back in the day. And I think we've done a couple of these already. Let's try this guy here. He's looking kind of befuddled. And let's break it down into his basic shapes and go into how to do the finish. So we start with basic circle like this. Divide it like that. Here. And right above that is where his muzzle will come down. Like this. Continue the line down. His nose will be here and down like that. You can make the nose bridge a little higher, the top of the nose a little higher. This line can go up like that. His cheek comes here and goes down like that, and the other cheek like that. And then we place one eye just above like that, and the other eye and it looks like he's got a color separation going on, so that comes down his face to here and down like this. Maybe go straight up like that. And the mouth basic shape goes across like that. And then his ear hangs down here, across, up and up. And then the other side here. And goes up back to his head. Looks like I could make his head a little bit taller by just doing that. Add the eyeballs. Here's 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. Now, that's more or less the basics. You can then add your eyebrows here and here. So going over this, we would use usually a Berol turquoise 2B pencil, and that was just the pencil of choice of a lot of us, depending on what studio you were working at. And this hair comes up, and the other one comes up and curves, and the other one comes here, it gets shorter. It has a nice feel on this paper. This is a very smooth drawing pad. This was a gift a couple of years ago, and I don't know where to get it anymore. And his cheek comes down like this. So his muzzle comes around here. And it's the same for this side, so let's just duplicate that. And his cheek comes up round. So when I'm drawing these lines, I'm making volumes. I'm not just making lines. These lines mean solidity. Now the nose is going to get colored in anyway, so we make a little highlight up here, and the nose gets darkened in like this. The line from the mouth comes down. So one of the things he did in finishing, instead of just having a smooth line cut across, he allowed for a little bit of sadness. So there's a line like this that goes up, and on this side and then the line down here. Yeah. Now for the eyes, let's start here. We make it a little bit heavier on the top, and the line comes down like this, and then the pupil, little highlight like that, and then the iris around it. If you were on an expensive production, there might be a separate color for the iris. So this line might be the color of the iris going around, and you'd have to draw that with a different color pencil. It wouldn't be done in black pencil, it would just be a different color. And there's our eyebrow. And then let's keep this color separation line kind of thin, kind of light as it goes around like that. And there's a line that comes down here, it bulges out a little bit, and goes back in. So we got the nose colored in, let's color in that ear. Yeah, we do that. And that's more or less how we did it with the old Berol pencils. I just pulled these out of a storage bin, and they've been put away for the last, sheesh, how many years ago? We might have put these in the bin like 12 years ago or more. It's been a long time since I've used these, but I see why I liked them back then, and a lot of guys did. They have a nice feel to them as they go down on the paper. And like I said, I'm not sure if they're still made. There's other pencils out there now, of course, that will do the same thing. The important thing is when you're doing your project, you find the pencils that are to your liking. And they don't have to be expensive, like I said before. A lot of people like just using a regular Ticonderoga No. 2 soft pencil. Whatever pencil you use is the kind that gives you the results you're looking for on your scene, on your film. So we'll have to get into starting up the short film that you can do yourself. Looks like I missed a line here. And until then, we will see you next time. And keep drawing, keep having fun.